everyone. There are a couple of different problems within iOS 18.4. So much so, in fact, that Apple is basically focusing in on iOS 18.4.1, and they're basically trying to go through and fix those issues. So there's 3 different main problems that I did notice that other people noticed within iOS 18.4 that Apple really needs to go down and fix. Number 1, CarPlay is giving a lot of people some issues for some random reason. So it's looking like if you're going to go through and essentially, trying to go install some sort of, if you're installing this version of software, CarPlay was working kind of okay for the previous versions of software. It's looking like right now that is not 100% the case. So if you are, going through and experiencing these types of issues on CarPlay, just know Apple, I'm pretty sure, knows about this and they're trying to go through and fix this type of problem. But that is still really random. I think there were some things where Apple was trying to get that new CarPlay, added, but then they couldn't do it, so then they removed it in this version, but then they still kind of left some bad components in it, because I haven't heard of too many CarPlay issues recently. But that was one big issue within iOS 18.4. Another one are some battery life issues that people are always going to be experiencing. It looks like within iOS 18.4, the battery life is actually getting better, but some people are also claiming that it's gotten worse. So it's still tough to say. I think it's gotten a little bit better as a whole, but it still looks like for a lot of people, they're still kind of saying and they're still complaining and stating that their battery life has gotten worse. So, which is surprising because it was already pretty bad even before. But I think maybe there was a spike in battery life getting better and now it's gotten a little bit worse. Not really too sure of that yet either, but that's another big thing. But one of the biggest thing people are still kind of experiencing is basically with the heat of the phone. It looks like a lot of people are still having some sort of heat issues and heat dispersing from their device. So it looks like that's another issue as well. And although it's not like the biggest deal in the world, that could be another thing that some people are experiencing here too, because it looks like that is kind of an issue going on for these types of devices as well. Once again, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but that is just one of those other small things that some people are kind of talking about here when it comes down to this type of device as well, or iOS 18.4 devices. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.